Welcome back. You're joining me in the kitchen for another recipe from our family to yours. Now, this one comes to us from viewer and friend Kelly Carr, and she said her mother-in-law makes this recipe every year, and everybody loves them. They're Amish sugar cookies. She also said they're called Amish vanilla cakes sometimes. They're fluffy, they're buttery, and she said they're the softest sugar cookies she's ever had. So we're so excited to share this recipe from Kelly's kitchen and from Kelly's heart to yours. She also said they're in no way healthy. I think she felt, Alexis, like she had to qualify that because I'm a dietitian. I said, I don't care at all, right? Doesn't matter. That means it's going to be good for the soul. So it starts off with a full cup of butter, and you're going to beat that. Make sure your butter's soft. And I found that the key to a lot of cookie making, to good cookie making, is creaming together butter and sugar.
I always wonder what this was.
Okay, the sugar's still pouring. It's still pouring.
Wow.
And it's still pouring. There's 2 cups of sugar in this. Isn't that awesome?
Yes. Until you have to do those laps to get over that. But you know,
what did we say yesterday? A moment on the lips, a lifetime on the hips. That's right. But hey, it's all good. It's
the holiday season.
It's December. You deserve it. That's right. So then to this, and like I usually do, I'm going to speed ramp it up for you guys so you can see the whole recipe be made. I like that. I really enjoy watching food be made because it makes me feel unintimidated. Like, oh, I can do that. That's easier than I thought it would be. So 3 eggs go into this, sugar and butter. And then I always add extra vanilla. So we've got the full recipe for you. Like always, a lot of people message me and say, oh, Ness, I'm having trouble finding the recipe. Just go to wishtv.com and you can even search for it up in the search bar and you should be able to get it. If you can't find it, make sure you message me and I will.
And we should always have it on our Facebook page, right? Our All Indiana Facebook page.
That's right. We always put a link to that.
Look at that.
And
so what does the vanilla do with these, Anessa? Because I always am...
Oh, I'm trying to think of a metaphor. You know how I love my metaphors? Like I call salt the magnification glass and lemon the cheerleader. What would I call vanilla? It's like this good, delicious background flavor. And it's like the cozy blanket.
The blanket for your tongue.
Yes.
There we go.
There. I like it, Alexis.
Okay.
And so you need it. And I always say use pure vanilla whenever you can. I know that's not always possible. Vanilla well, maybe it was a couple years ago, got super expensive because the vanilla fields actually didn't produce the way they should have down in Madagascar. And so, and you're watching me pour the flour in right there. But so the vanilla prices went up. I mean, way up.
Okay.
And so then it was hard to purchase real vanilla because it was so expensive. And I learned by visiting vanilla fields while I was in Hawaii that you have 1 hour for that flower to pollinate once it opens. It's like 1 hour in the morning. And it gave me this new appreciation for
the vanilla.
No wonder it's expensive. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Wow, I didn't know that.
I love knowing that kind of stuff about food. And then a teaspoon of cream of tartar. So that's going to help the cookies rise. A little pinch of salt. And then we mixed our dry ingredients separately. And then we're going to add those to the wet ingredients and we're going to alternate that with a cup of buttermilk. So buttermilk is also going to help these cookies rise. And if you don't have that, and you've got all these other ingredients and you're sitting there thinking, I really don't want to go to the store just for buttermilk, take a cup of milk and add 2 tablespoons of vinegar.
Oh, really?
And you'll get the same thing. It's just like milk with an acid. Yeah.
Okay. I was just about to ask you because, you know, I always have to change a couple things. What I have in my...
Exactly.
For those of you who don't know, I don't like going to the grocery store. So I'm always asking Nessa, like, what else can I use?
Yes. You know, so lately I've used like the e-services a lot lately, but I love going to the store. It's like a field trip for me, I think.
I'm going to give you my list, too. Okay?
I'll take it. I will take it. And I'll check it twice. Okay, so then buttermilk. And the rest of the flour, so you get the idea. This is gonna make a really rich batter. Now, if you wanted, I don't know what Kelly or her mother-in-law would think of this, but you could, I'm guessing you could stir in lots of different things into these Amish sugar cookies.
Okay.
But what's awesome about them, especially this time of year, is the fact that you can sprinkle them on top with red and green sprinkles. Or anything that you have available. So they look festive. I think these would be great cookies to set out for Santa.
Ooh.
All right,
Listen, we're trying to plan those things. It is so fluffy. I'm sitting here looking at you do your thing, and it's like so fluffy.
Do you see that thing? I just put batter all over myself.
If you don't make a mess, then Santa won't know where to go. That's what it is.
That's exactly right. Messy kitchens make the best memories, don't they?
Yes. T-shirt.
Yeah. We need to write these down.
We do.
Somebody's going to pay us big bucks for them someday.
You know what? Especially for these cookies, too.
Oh, and they smell amazing. They've got, you know what they smell like is like that just vanilla cake batter, like birthday cake batter.
I love it.
So lots of sprinkles go on top of these. They go in a 350-degree oven for about 8 to 10 minutes. I usually recommend you guys under baking the cookies because they're going to bake a little bit more when they get out, and you want a fluffy, good cookie, not one that's dry.
Yeah.
So there you go.
What do you put it on?
350?
350.
Yeah, 8 to 10 minutes, just depending on your oven. But thanks to Kelly for this great recipe, and I want to feature yours, so don't forget to send me your recipes too.